You think you know your family, you think you know their secrets. Let me tell you why you're wrong. Growing up, my life was a perfect lie. Picture this: a mansion in the English countryside, ivy crawling up stone walls like skeletal fingers, a father who was never home, a mother who vanished when I turned 12, and my twin brothers, Ethan and Caleb, the only people I thought I could trust. They weren't just my siblings, they were my guardians, my protectors. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me start from the beginning. You see, Ethan and Caleb were different. Even as kids, they had this quiet intensity. When I scraped my knee, Caleb would clean the wound with clinical precision, muttering rhymes that sounded like incantations. Ethan would stare at the trees behind me, as if watching something I couldn't see. "Don't wander past the oak tree at night, little dove," he'd say. "The shadow's there. Bite." I laughed it off back then. Everything changed the summer I turned 18. It started with the nightmares. I'd wake up gasping, convinced someone had been chanting in my room. 3 words, over and over: blood, vow, shadow. When I told Caleb, he froze mid-sentence. We'd been baking cookies, of all things. His smile didn't reach his eyes. "Just stress," he said, but flour spilled from his trembling hands, like ash. Then came the scratches. Every morning, new marks appeared on my bedroom door. 3 parallel lines, deep enough to splinter the wood. Ethan insisted it was rats, but rats don't carve symbols, and they don't whisper. Oh, you think I'm exaggerating? Don't click away. What I found in the attic, you'll need to hear this. It was a Thursday. Rain hammered the windows like fists. Ethan and Caleb were working in the basement, another of their secret projects. I'd been forbidden from the attic since childhood, but the nightmares, they led me there. The door creaked open, and the smell hit me first. Rotten roses and burnt hair. Trunks lined the walls, stuffed with dresses from the 1800s. Our family crest stitched into every collar. 3 ravens, one with its eyes sewn shut, and then I found her diary. Mom's handwriting filled the pages, frantic and slanted. "They're not your brothers. They never were. The Holloway curse demands 3 sacrifices. Mother, daughter, witness. I tried to save you. I stole you from that hospital. You were never one of them." The page tore there. Subscribe now, because what happened next, I barely survived. Footsteps echoed on the stairs, Caleb's voice sweet as poisoned honey. "Little dove, you shouldn't be here." Ethan stood behind him, a knife glinting in his hand. Not a kitchen knife, something older, ceremonial. "It's time you learned the truth," Caleb said. They showed me the basement, stone altars stained black, candles made of human tallow, and a mural spanning the entire wall. Generations of Holloways, each with a 3rd sibling painted over in tar. "The 3rd shadow demands balance," Ethan whispered. "For every child born, one must be erased. Mother tried to cheat it by stealing you. Now it's hungry." Caleb gripped my wrist. His touch burned. "You're the sacrifice, little dove, but don't worry, we'll make it quick." This is where you'd stop listening, isn't it? Don't. What happened in that ritual? It's worse than you imagine. They strapped me to the central altar, chanted words that turned the air to ice. The shadows moved, not like darkness, like liquid, alive and ravenous. But here's the twist. Ethan hesitated. His knife trembled. "I can't," he choked out. "She's our sister." Caleb snarled, a sound no human throat should make, and lunged. They fought. The knife clattered to my feet. I ran, through the woods, through the rain, to this motel, where I'm recording this. But here's why you need to stay until the end. They're coming. The shadows seep under the door as I speak. My reflection. It's not mine anymore. Smiling with too many teeth, and the worst part, this isn't the first time I've recorded this message. Check the date on your screen. Go ahead, check it. You'll see why I'm begging you. Subscribe, like this video, share it, because if I don't finish this story, the cycle continues. 3 ravens, 3 sacrifices, 3 sudden banging on the door. Glass shatters. The voice that isn't Ethan's growls, "Little dove, we see you." Smash that like button if you want part 2, and subscribe. If I'm alive tomorrow, I'll tell you how to survive them. Turn off the lights, they're watching.